he is able to perform that action. अतः कारणत्वेन शेषित्वेन च ज्ञानाद्य संख्येय कल्याण गुणगणैः च अहम् एव सर्वैः प्रकारैः परतरः. And therefore take understanding me as the cause of all actions, understanding me as the supreme of all the actions, and understanding me in the case of knowledge. If we talk about all these noble qualities, no other is better than me. Matta anyat ken api kalyana gunganena partaram na vidyate. Nobody else is better than me in any of these noble qualities. एवं भूतम माम त्रिभ्यः सात्विक राजस तामस गुणमयेभ्यः भावेभ्यः परम. In this way, you should think me, you should understand me to be superior than all these three qualities, to be freed from all these three qualities. मद असाधारणै कल्याण गुणगणै तत्तद भोग्यता प्रकारे च परम उत्कृष्टमम. And I am the best than all these due to what? Due to the, if you talk about the noble qualities, I am much more better than all the other beings present in this world. In respect of all the other beings, I am the best in the field of different good noble qualities. Avyam sada ek rupam api. I am imperishable. I never undergo any change. तई एव त्रिभिर गुणमयी निहीन तरई क्षण विध्वंसभी पूर्व कर्मानुगुण देहेन्द्रिय भोगत्वेन अवस्थित पदार्थे मोहितम. If you talk about the other things, other beings, they are all present in the lower case of bodies, and they are all getting those bodies as a result of the actions what they had performed in the previous birth, due to the different Ratogun, Rajogun and Tamagun, and that's why they had attained that shape or that body. It means that avasthitai padarthe mohitam, and wherever they are present in the form, in any form, they get distracted by the substances, by the conditions prevailing in that life, in that being. देव तिर्यंग मनुष्य स्थावरात्मना अवस्थितम idam jagat na abhijanate. Here three examples have been kept, like that of the Deva, the Satoguni, Tiryang, the Tamoguni, and Manushya, the Rajoguni. They all get these shapes, these bodies, due to the Satoguni, Rajoguni, and Tamoguni characters, what they had performed in the earlier life, and due to the effect of those three gunas, this total world is not able to understand me. Bhashyakar is saying that katham swata ev anavadikati shayanande nitye sada ek rupe laukika vastu bhogyata prakare cha utkrishtame tvaisthite api atyante nihineshu gunamayeshu astireshu bhaveshu sarvasya bhoktri vargasya bhogyatva buddhi upajayate ityatra aha. If understanding Paramatma to be endless, to be the form of eternal wisdom, eternal pleasure, and to continue in a fixed state, means there is no any change in Paramatma's status. In this way, one should accept Paramatma to be the only one who is able to accept or get benefited or utilize all the different materials present in this world. Even after knowing this thing, these all different beings which are at much more lower level status than yours, how come they are able to accept themselves as the doer of the actions, as they are to get benefited by those things? How they think to utilize such things, means why they are able to get engaged in the doership of all the actions present in this world. This confusion had been cleared in the 14th mantra. Now let's see what Bhagavan says.